Okay, the notion of wrapping up this marathon of today was daunting until we thought, oh, we can do that. Ray Goldberg's name was raised earlier as sort of the Ur source of food, agriculture studies, and so on at Harvard. This is not just a past activity. Ray has been convening many of us annually around a most remarkable bringing together of the not just researchers, but researchers, private sector leaders, people from the labor movement, the consumer movements, civil society, and so on. He has, I think, an unparalleled breadth of perspective on the world food system. And so we could think of no one better than to tell us what all this means for the world and for what Harvard does next. Ray Goldberg, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Bill, and let me congratulate the group that put this all together. As I sat listening to it, I said to myself, I pray that this becomes an annual event. I also pray that before the next annual event, that each of these speakers provides a 5-year perspective of their research so we know where they're going. And then we can relate it to what was said here. We're in the middle of a major revolution. And Dr. Church was very modest and actually didn't finish all the things he was about to say. He was just recognized recently by creating a new amino acid. A new amino acid that can be used in crop production to make sure that pollen drift no longer occurs. This revolution affects everything that these speakers have talked about. Everyone talks about food as part of our culture, part of our beliefs, part of our religions, part of our way of life, part of who we really are. But the one thing I found missing is that each of these men and women who are working at Harvard don't spend enough time with each other because we barely have a chance to see our respective faculty in our own jurisdictions. I think we have to overcome that. The student body has done a better job than we have in looking at cross-registration, at multidisciplines, because that's required for this industry. We talk about the private, public, and not-for-profit sectors as if they were enemies. They aren't. We are, for the first time, seeing collaborations in both the developed and the developing world that never existed before in order to address the very problems we're all talking about. We haven't the luxury anymore to find the villains and blame this person or that person for the problems we face. If nothing else, this program has proven to me that the only way we're going to address these problems is if the private, public, and not-for-profit sectors all work together. And I, having been here for 60 years, finally have lived long enough to see them trying to do just that. So congratulations to all of you.